Hey you guys, are you tired of scrolling through social media apps and finding that you got close to nothing on your to-do list done? I feel ya, I've been there. And today I've got some great tips to share that range from simple to advanced to help you reduce your screen time. Before I get into sharing the tips, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Jatin and I'm currently a MD MBA student. The funniest thing about this whole topic is that if you ask someone if they can reduce their screen time, they'll almost always say, yeah, definitely. I just don't want to, which I mean is what every addict says. Although it's fun to be relaxing and enjoying the content on social media, it can lead to some serious unproductive habits when it comes to working towards your long-term goals. The root cause of this problem is because us as a generation has been giving into short-term gratification compared to long-term gratification. And this all has to do with our dopamine levels. Every little post that we see that we like, we get a small hit of dopamine. This is similar to what some people feel while doing certain drugs, or the feeling you get when you win that game or that race that you worked so hard for. Although getting dopamine sounds good, it's one of those too good to be true types of scenarios because those small hits of dopamine give us a false sense of feeling accomplished. This is slowly taking away from our long-term gratification that we feel when we accomplish our long-term goals. These goals could be achieving that dream physique you've always wanted or getting into that dream college. All in all, we've lost that sense of enjoying the process of getting there because, well, what's the point in that if we can get the same feeling from sitting on the couch? Ultimately, what we need to do is increase resistance for things that waste our time, such as these little handy devices, and decrease the resistance for more important things that we need to get done. When thinking of how to organize this video, I figured I'd give 3 helpful tips that range from beginner to advanced. Here are the timestamps on the screen and feel free to use these however you deem to be best for your situation. The first step is one of the most simplest ones, and it's to set a time limit. A time limit helps you take a proactive approach and set time limits for all of your apps or some individual apps that you use. To do this, what you have to do is go under settings, search screen time. For this video, I wanted to show you how to do this from scratch. So first, turn on the ability for your phone to track your screen time. Then go under time limits. You can set general limits for all apps or go and set a limit for that individual app that eats up all of your time. When you pass the time limit for an app, you'll get an alert, which you can bypass by simply clicking ignore. So I mean, try to have that self-control to not do that. Some of my friends find it useful to set a passcode so that you can increase the resistance of just simply clicking ignore. The second tip is to add a widget of the screen time right above the apps that you use the most often. Add a new widget, type in screen time, and change the widget size to this. That's what I prefer. There is a smaller option too, but the more visible this is, the more attention I know I'll pay to it. Now this is good because if you get on your phone and try to go over to the apps that waste time, you'll see this widget and that'll directly show you that you have been spending way too much time on your phone today. Hopefully it'll make you cringe and put away your phone. Before I move on to the third and final tip, if you're finding these tips to be helpful, hit that like button down below so that I know that you found this useful. The third and final tip is more of an active approach, and it's of great use for people that spend way too much time on social media and spend hours on apps such as TikTok, Instagram, and Snapchat. But wait, where did the color go? This isn't pleasant to watch. And that's exactly my point. Taking away color from your screen can be helpful to reduce your screen time. For this, you have to go under settings, search up color filters, click on it, and when you're under color filters, you'll see that you can change your phone to the grayscale. The big social media companies spend millions of dollars to research what colors they should use to grab the viewer's attention and keep them on the app. So it's a no-brainer that we can use this option to beat them at their own game. It's no surprise that this is a huge problem for most people nowadays. I mean, Black Mirror made a full episode on the addictive potential of social media. And there's literally teams hired by these social media companies just to figure out how to make the users stay on their app a couple seconds longer. So what I say when I hear this problem is don't hate the player, hate the game. But there is a way to win this game, and I hope you found these tips helpful to help you win those hours back in your life. So that's it for this video, guys. I don't think you should feel guilty for spending so much time on your phone, but it is important to take an active approach to reduce those screen hours. To follow along with my YouTube journey and to watch future videos, leave a like down below, comment what video I should do next, subscribe, and be a part of the channel. Take care, guys, and thank you so much for being a part of my life.
I will see you in my dreams. We're back on the beach together. I don't see another way, another way. It's just the way it goes.